Alright people, what's going on? This is BigRiverNation.com back here with another video, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys my NBA in-season tournament prediction. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, make sure to join the Discord, do all that fun stuff. All that will be in the description below. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys come check out our weekly NBA pick show, the ones I do with Cam. So if you guys haven't watched already, make sure to check it out. We have a whole bunch of fun. Him and I, we do a whole bunch of fun doing that every single week. It's very fun. We're gonna be back with that next week and every single week. And then the NFL Pick'em video as well. That's gonna be coming out tomorrow as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So a lot of stuff going on here around the YouTube channel. So we appreciate you guys. Hit the like, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate everybody here. NBA in-season tournament is here. I am glad it's here. I'm glad it's back. You know, the NBA in-season tournament. I think this tournament's been a huge success. I think it's really just been. It's been a huge success, and we get to see like playoff caliber basketball early in the season, which is pretty good to see. Even though these games are markedly competitive, of course, but yeah, it's always good to see some good quality basketball being played and early going on the season. So what we have for you guys, we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. If you guys don't know how the play-in tournament works, it's just a simple bracket that they do this. They started doing this from last year. They do this every single year, where teams will divide into 6 groups, and if you win the group, you win it. And then the 4 seed comes from the wild card, which means they'll take the best point differential. I don't know if they go by point differential or record. They'll take the thing, and whoever finishes in second, probably best point differential out of those, will get into the wild card. So I'll give you guys my prediction, who I think is gonna win it and who I think is gonna come out of the wild card. I'm gonna predict that as we get through each conference here. So like I said, fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Like I said, only 5 teams. We're gonna do this in 6. There's 6 groups. We have East Group A, B. So you guys will get it as we get into this. But hopefully you guys do understand the NBA in-season tournament. It's amazing. Make sure you guys go watch it, especially if you guys are huge NBA fans. Go watch it. Definitely should be very interesting. We could see playoff basketball, like I said earlier. We get to see playoff caliber basketball in November, so that's pretty good to see. So yeah, make sure you guys watch it. I will be watching as well. I'm very entertained for some of the games to be played tonight. So make sure if you guys haven't checked our picks video, make sure to go check those out. We recently did picks on these games, so make sure you guys check out. We do pick on every single game, so if you guys haven't been over there already to check that out, make sure you guys can do that every single Monday. Every single night. If you guys haven't checked out Minecraft Monday, go check that out as well. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my predictions. So here, like I said, we have East Group A. We have the 6 groups here, and I'm just going to basically list them out here. But we're going to start with the Eastern Conference, because the Eastern Conference is way easier than the Western Conference. Alright, so let's start with the East Group A. In this division, we have the Nets, the Hornets, the Knicks, the Magic, and the Sixers. Okay, out of that moment right now, I'm going to take the Knicks. I'm going to take the Knicks to win that. Then I'm probably going to go with Philadelphia. Then we're going to go with Orlando, Charlotte, and then Brooklyn. So starting off with the Knicks, even though the Knicks are off to clearly in my opinion, they're off to a pretty slow start. They're under 500 right now as I'm recording this, but I think the Knicks are just a better team here. I like the Knicks over all these teams. I think the Knicks are the better basketball team. Get the playoff caliber, playoff Jalen Brunson. I like that a lot for the Knicks. We saw what the Knicks are capable of doing last year. I think they win this. I think they win this group, but this is a tough group as well. Second place, you got Philadelphia. You got Paul George. You got Joel Embiid coming back this week. I think that provides a whole bunch of offense for that team. Obviously, they're going to get better defensively. Joel Embiid actually a really good defender. Even though the Sixers, they were not really a good defensive team up to this point, but I think they'll get better. Joel Embiid coming back. We get to see playoff caliber Joel Embiid already coming off the injury. Paul George, we already know he's capable of doing. So I do think the Sixers team is still very solid, so I'm going to get that second seed for me. Third, we got the Magic. It's unfortunate that Paolo will not be participating in the in-season tournament, most likely because of injury. But I still believe in this team. They still have enough firepower to at least get past the Hornets and Nets. So they're going to get the third spot for me. Fourth place, you got the Hornets, and I can see the Hornets. I can see the Hornets getting to about third. I can see them jumping Orlando because the Hornets, they actually been playing not bad of a ball. Melo Ball's been great so far this season, so hopefully he doesn't get injured throughout this stretch. But I like what I'm seeing from the Hornets. I think they're playing caliber basketball. I think they can find ways to win, but unfortunately, I think they're just playing in a tough group. And then last place, you got the Nets. I mean, let's be honest, the Nets are by far the worst team in this group. Even though if you really want to think that they would come back and compete in this, I don't think they would. Hold on, I think my screen. Hold up, my screen's kind of jacked up. Okay, there we go. But anyway, the Hornets, I mean the Nets, I think they're by far the worst team in this bracket. I think we can all agree with that. Alright, so now let's group with East Group B, which is we're going to have, make sure every single team I put in first is the team that's going to make it into the second round of the bracket play. Just let y'all know. I probably should have put that in earlier, but yeah. Alright, but anyway, East Group B, where we have the Pistons, the Pacers, the Heat, the Bucks, and the Raptors. Out of this group, it may shock you guys, but listen, I'm still a Bucks believer, even though this team hasn't really been playing as good as much. I'm gonna go with the Bucks to win this. They have to get going at some point. I'm gonna take the Bucks to win that. Second place, we're gonna go with the Pacers. Third, we're gonna go with the Heat on this one. Fourth place, give me the Pistons, and in fifth place, give me the Raptors. So starting off with the Bucks in first place, like I said, yeah, the Bucks. I'm not done with this team yet. I still have a lot of beliefs in them. Like I said, the Bucks. If you guys haven't checked out a recent picks video, I said the Bucks. They have to get going at some point. I do think they get going here. You know, in season tournament, playoff basketball, playoff Giannis, playoff Dame. Even though Dame's going to be out tonight, but come on, I'm not done with this Bucks team yet. And I know it's looked ugly for them, but I'm not done with them yet. I do think they will start heating up. I'm just trying to get some momentum with the Bucks. So I have them winning. I have them winning this group, but it won't be easy. Second place, we got the Pacers. Got a dynamic offense over there. Tyrese. Miles Turner has been great over there with his defensive presence. Pascal Siakam is a good fit for that team. I really like that team a lot. I think they will finish in second place. They can easily take first place in this group. They easily could. They have the offense to do it. Their defense has been getting better. I like Indy a lot, but like I said, I'm still a believer in Milwaukee, so that's why I kind of have them in second. Third place, you got the Heat. I still think the Heat will play competitive. Jimmy Butler probably going to be out for a majority of this, but so that's why I'm just kind of counting them down. Right now, I still like this Heat roster. I like them defensively. You know, this team plays a lot better on the road than they do at home. So maybe they can go into some teams and maybe sneak out some good road wins. Because that's what this team is capable of doing. They're capable, like this team did in Minnesota. They're capable of winning games on the road. I'm just not counting on for them to count on these two teams. Fourth place, you got the Pistons, and I'll be honest, I think the Pistons have not been playing bad basketball. Yeah, they might be under 500, but I don't think this team's been playing like all that bad. And in fifth place, you got the Raptors, because the Raptors are horrible. They're just a bad basketball team. This team is not good. They don't have enough firepower to compete with the rest of the group. And, yeah, they're bad. But anyway, back to Detroit. I mean, you still have some good pieces. You still have Cade Cunningham, who's basically going to lead that team. So I don't think they're going to overcome these three, but I don't think they will get last. All right, so starting with ending up from the Eastern Conference with East Group C, we'll have Cleveland, Boston, Bulls, Hawks, and Wizards. And this one's actually a tough group between 1 and 2, because the Cavs, they've been playing like the best team in basketball. Celtics, though, I don't know, man. That was tough. That was really tough. I'm gonna go Boston, Cleveland. This one could go either way. Boston, Cleveland. Then we'll go Atlanta, Chicago, Washington. Alright, so starting off with the Celtics, like I said, they're defending champs. I do think they will win this group, unfortunately. I do have the Celtics I do have the Cavs losing a game. Even though, actually, we can just talk about these two at the same time. These two can go either way. I know these two is going to finish top 2. I just don't know where to put them in. Celtics, they show up during these situations. They show up during playoff basketball caliber. And then the Cavs look like the best team in the NBA right now. So there's no way you want to deny it. But these two could go either way. But I decided to go with the champs at number 1. But that was pretty tricky there. 3, we got Atlanta, still a decent roster. Trae Young is going to be out, but that doesn't really concern me over these two teams. I think Atlanta is definitely a solid team, and I think they should be able to keep up with the rest of with these two, but just not at the same degree as these two. I mean, they'll keep up with these two, but not at the degree of these two. My bad, I said that backwards. 4th place, you got the Bulls. I don't think the Bulls are really necessarily a good team, but I do think they're better than Washington. Plus, the Bulls are like the Heat. They play a lot better on the road than they do at home, so maybe they could come into one of these places. If they do go into one of these places, maybe sneak out a win there. But this team really isn't that good. I mean, they have enough star power than this to Washington. That's why I got to put Washington last, because the team's awful. And I'm expecting Washington to really do anything here, especially in the tough conference, tough group like this. So, yeah, so there you have it. So you guys have it for the East. So you have the 3 wild card here. We have the Knicks, the Bucks, and the Celtics all moving on. And then out of 3, and this is what the wild card comes in. You have to choose one team out of these 3. You got the Sixers, the Pacers, and the Cavs. Right now, I think the Cavs get it. Like I said, I don't know if I can pick against Cleveland right now. Cleveland is my wild card pick out of the East. Like I said, I do think this team's been one of the better teams in basketball, if not the best team in basketball. You can even argue that, and I don't think they get over the hump. So Cleveland's gonna be my wild card team coming out of that group. Now we have West Group A, and the West is actually pretty difficult. So here you got the Rockets, the Clippers, the T-Wolves, the Trailblazers, and the Kings. Okay, so this one's actually not as tough, but as we get on through the video, it will be much tougher. So with this group, I'm going to have Minnesota winning it. Then I'm going to go with the Kings in 2nd place. We're going to go the Rockets for 3rd, and then we're going to go Clippers in 4th, and then we'll bottom out with the Trailblazers. So but this one was a tricky decision here. So starting here with the T-Wolves, I mean, they should be able to win this one. I mean, as long as Sacramento doesn't really get in their head, I mean, I can see the T-Wolves easily winning this. I think there's an easy group win here for the T-Wolves. I think they'll get it done. Have them definitely, especially like playoff. We get to see playoff Ant-Man in November. Yeah, that's a sneaky one over there. So I like the T-Wolves. I think they get it done here. 2nd place, you got the Kings. Could go either way. I love this Kings team a lot. They're just so entertaining to watch. The Kings offense is no joke. The Kings offense is really good. Defensively, they're starting to get better. I like this Kings team a lot. I just don't think they'll barely edge out the Wolves, but it will be a close game between these two. 3rd place, you got Houston. Houston's been playing some okay basketball, man. They've been playing some good, decent basketball. Basically, what I see. I love all their young core on that team. I just love what they've been able to do this year. This team looks good offensively. They look all right defensively. I know they're a bad defensive team last year, but they look all right this year. I think they can get at least a start. I'm not expecting them to win or do anything in the group, even get to the wild card, but they'll make it close, so I got them in 3rd. 4th place, you got the Clippers, and the Clippers are kind of sneaky on this one because the Clippers are playing pretty good basketball too, but I just think they're in a tough group. I really do. I don't think they have enough firepower than the rest of the teams do have on top above them. But the Clippers, this was a tough decision here to put them in 4th, but I just don't think they have enough firepower to get past the 3 up top. But it is pretty tricky. And in 5th place, you got the Trailblazers because the Trailblazers are terrible. I mean, I know it's a dub at every single team in 5th, but let's be honest, it's terrible. Trailblazers are horrible. They're playing in a tough group. There's just nothing what they're going to do in this group, so I got them in last. Alright, so now we have West Group B, where we have the Lakers, the Thunder, the Suns, the Spurs, and the Jazz. Okay, guys, don't call me biased, okay? I'll explain my reasoning, but I do think my Lakers are going to win this group. And then after that, we have the Thunder. I'm going to take the Thunder in 2nd. Then I'm going to take the Suns. We're going to take the Suns in 3rd. Then we'll go to the Spurs, and then we'll take the Jazz. So starting out with the Lakers, I mean, like I said, I don't want to be biased here. You guys can call me biased. I don't care. But I think here's the thing about the Lakers. When we won the in-season tournament last year, we went undefeated the entire way. We did not lose a single game. I do think the Lakers will win this group. The Lakers, they play some of their best basketball in the in-season tournament, and that's what we saw last year. So if we can continue to play that style of basketball going into this in-season tournament, I think we'll be just fine. I think we can win it, but it will be tough because we are playing in a tough group. But I do think my boys will get it done. Like I said, if we play the basketball like we played in last in-season tournament, when we became the first ever in-season tournament winners, we will win the group. But it will be difficult. Second place, we got the Thunder, and the Thunder are a real threat to the Lakers here. They're thrown away from them. But I got second place for them, and I know losing Chet Holmgren's a big deal, but they still have the team to get around them. This team is still very good on paper. That's why they're so young, because they can come back at any time, in any moment. So, got them in second place. That team is still very talented over there. Third place, you got the Suns. KD's injury basically kind of defines me for this. I actually would put him over my Lakers if they had KD, because their offense looks so dynamic right now. But even though the Suns, I do think they are a very talented basketball team on the offensive side of the end. I got them in third because I don't think they're going to have enough. Plus, they're going to need KD for a majority of these games. Maybe he does return. We're not sure. But for right now, I got them in third. Missing KD is definitely going to hurt them. Fourth place, we got San Antonio. Not the best team, not the worst team out here. Just playing in a tough group with these three. I haven't expect these three to move bottom. That's why I kind of got them in fourth. But they'll be able to at least get past the Jazz. But the Spurs, they're not a bad team. They can hang around with Wemby and Chris Paul. I can definitely see it, but I'm just not really expecting it. And in fifth place, we got the Jazz, because the Jazz should be the last part. And plus, the Jazz are playing in a very tough group here. So I got them in last place for that one. All right, last but not least, we have West Group C, and then that's the rest of this group. And I actually wanted to do this one last because this one is the toughest. So we got the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, and the Pelicans. This one was actually very difficult to choose, and I don't think I actually made my decision on this yet. But based how each team is performing right now, I'm gonna take Denver to win it. Then I'm gonna go with Dallas, Golden State. I don't know. Yeah, Golden State, Memphis, and then I'll go with the Pelicans. Alright, so starting off with Denver, like I said, Denver is really hot right now. I am expecting Denver to win this. I know Denver did not perform good at all last season tournament, but I do think they should be able to win this one. They've been heating up. They've been one of the hottest teams in basketball. Like I said on my picks video, they won 6 out of the last 7 games. Team really looks good. I like Denver a lot. I do think they will get it done. Second place, you got the Mavericks. Here going on, the Mavericks still have one of the best offenses in basketball. Kyrie, Luka, Klay Thompson. I'm very excited to watch the game tonight against the Warriors when he returns to the Bay. We'll see how he does down there. But I do think the Mavericks do get the job done here. They will be a sneaky second option. Now, listen, the defending Western Conference champs, they're not really going anywhere. I'm not expecting them to win over Denver, but it can be because this is such a tough group here. But I got them in second. Third place, you got the Warriors. The Warriors are playing some good basketball right now. Steph Curry coming off injury, he's playing really well. Love what I've been seeing from the Warriors bench. That's something that I had a little bit of question going into this year, but I think the Warriors are playing some of their best basketball. I think they will be playing all season long. I think this team is very talented on paper. They could edge out these teams. Not saying it's impossible, but edge out these teams. So I got the Warriors in third. Grizzlies are in fourth place, and this was a tough one for the Grizzlies. I kind of wanted to move them up, but I don't know the status of Ja Morant. I did see he had a little bit of an injury. I know Jaren Jackson Jr. has been stepping up, and he's definitely going to need to step up if you're playing against any of these teams, which I do think he would. Well, obviously they're going to be, but this is a tough spot for the Grizzlies. No, I think this is when they need Ja Morant, and they're not. I don't think they're gonna have him for at least the first couple games. So I do think that will backfire on the Grizzlies. But if they have Ja, I'm probably moving them to like second place because the Grizzlies team is really good on paper. So I got them in fourth place. I don't have them last. Pelicans are in last place because I don't think they're gonna have anyone out there. Zion, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, they're all out. It's just unfortunate for the Pelicans, but I got them in last because they're dealing with too many injuries, and I just think that will completely backfire on the team there. So here you guys have it for the whole entire bracket. So the West, I have the T-Wolves, the Lakers, and the Nuggets all advancing, and the wild card here we got either the Kings, the Mavericks, or the Thunder. Ooh, this was actually pretty difficult, but I think I'm gonna give it to Dallas. I think Dallas will walk away, get that last wild card spot. Like I said, I still believe that team still that one. Now the Thunder are Thunder. I mean, both these two teams are really hard to count out. But I'm gonna go with Dallas. I trust their experience in this one. I do think they will get past the wild card. So so Dallas will take the last seed going into the wild card. All right, guys. So there you guys have it for my NBA in-season tournament predictions. I will do the bracket once it's bracket time. So once that's done, I will have that video out for you guys, or we'll do a video on that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. This is my NBA in-season tournament predictions. Games start tonight. Can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to watch it all, excuse me. But go enjoy the in-season tournament. We'll have the picks video for you guys tomorrow for NFL. So I do appreciate y'all's support. This is BigBearSongNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See you on the next one. Peace out.